It's black light. This is about prescription drugs. This is a movie that was filmed.
So when I got the emergency call on the car radio, I came right over. What's the score, Doc? How's the kid?
Well, she'll come out of it all right. She's had a pretty close call. She's still in a coma,
Oh,
but...
here you are, Doctor.
Oh, Miss Keller, this is Sergeant Carey.
How do you do?
Pulse is much stronger, respiration's better. These kids have tremendous rallying power.
Well, that's a great relief. Is the judge here?
She's with her daughter now.
Well, I won't disturb her then. Just exactly what did she take?
Well, some form of hypnotic or barbiturate. What form it was, we really don't know. It doesn't make much difference. They all act about the same way. But judging from her condition, I'd say it was either Nebutol or Seconol.
Is there anything else, Doctor?
I don't think so. Continue with the saline and the glucose intravenously and also the benzodrine. 10 cc should be enough. Is any respiratory change, call me.
Yes, Doctor. Nice to have met you, Sergeant.
Thank you. You're giving her benzodrine. Is that used in treatment, too?
Oh, yes. In cases like this, there's a tremendous depression. It takes a powerful stimulant to counteract it.
I see.
Yes, if drugs like this were used for medical purposes only and properly prescribed, we wouldn't have cases like this.
But I heard suicide when these pills were obtained for a doctor's prescription.
Well, that's true. But the physician is not always at fault. I know that some doctors will prescribe 100 tablets to save writing out a new prescription. I know that some druggists sell it illegally, and that in some states a prescription is not even required. The solution lies in public education, and until such a time as uniform state laws are introduced governing the sale of such hypnotics, cases like this will be as common as ever.
I've got to agree with you there, Doc. You say these cases are common.
Yes, drug poisonings are very common to a doctor. Take this case, for example. It's a woman. Brought her in here just a little while ago. A DOA case.
Dead on arrival, huh? Mrs. Amanda Cross, a
granulocytosis. It's just another form of drug poisoning. She was filled with dinitrophenol.
Dinitrophenol? That's a weight reducer, isn't it?
It has been used as such. But any poison is a weight reducer, although no reputable physician would prescribe one.
Excuse me, Doctor. Sergeant Headquarters is calling you.
Where? What about?
Over the radio, Bob Winters. He says it's a matter of life or death.
Holy mackerel, I forgot all about it.
Yeah, that film was made back in 1949. I was born in 1946. I was 3 years old. But this right here
We went to Afghanistan twice
is
in the
now.
last 6 months to record this footage. Filming the opium crop being eradicated just wasn't realistic, and that our chances of finding villagers willing to show us their crops were next to zero. They said we'd never be able to find out who's backing the drug trafficking business in a country that's had a NATO military presence for 14 years.
Yeah, today we're talking about drugs, illegal drugs and legal drugs. Actually, you don't need no drugs. All the drugs you need, you already have inside you. It's a natural thing. Everything in the universe is in you. But we crave drugs because it's a trend. Our mind is conditioned to follow trends. our mind is conditioned to be stressed out. And the previous old film, black and white film, is about prescription drugs. Now, this could be formulated into a prescription: opium, morphine, heroin. So this is what it's all about in America. Sigmund Freud, the father of modern day psychiatry, was a cocaine head for 10 years. He also dreamed of having sex with his mother. So you got to go to the root of stuff, you know. Now,
Don't move.
I don't know, Inspector. Now, this latest arrest, Frankie Clinton, I had a talk with him, and he didn't seem any too helpful.
34 years I've been on the force, Your Honor. And I don't mind telling you, I've seen everything. Tough guys, hoodlums, gunmen. But this is the first time I've run across anything like this. Looks like the whole new generation has suddenly gone berserk.
It's not too hard to understand, Inspector. These youngsters are just the products of their environment. Oh, I know some of these kids came from privileged families, but that doesn't entirely constitute environment. It's not only where you live, it's how you live. The teenagers of the new generation grew up in a time of nerves. Newspapers screaming headlines of race riots, revolution, earthquake. Back of it all, speed. Everyone rushing nowhere to get nowhere, and for no reason. It's a fast life, Inspector. A whirlpool of speed and confusion, and all these kids are caught right in the middle of it.
Well, maybe you've got something there, ma'am.
Sergeant Kerrigan to see you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Must be the man I sent for. Come in, Kerrigan.
Hello, Chief.
I want you to meet the judge. Judge Ballantyne, may I present Detective Sergeant Dave Kerrigan.
we're not saying that the black man didn't use drugs, but he was very knowledgeable about how to use drugs and when to use drugs. For millions of years. The Caucasian don't know nothing about anything until he learned from the black man. Now, like a kid, when you give a kid any kind of toy and he's too young to or immature to deal with that toy or gadget or technology, whatever it is, he will abuse it. Caucasian is like a 6-day-old child, in rule, spoiled brat, don't know what he's doing, but the black man is falling right behind him. We lost knowledge of ourselves. That's why Master Farad Muhammad had to come. And because of him, you got brothers like myself that don't get high off of anything. We may once got high off of it. I guess we had to learn the hard way. It probably shortened our lifespan, but maybe if we eat right, think right, live right, we might can play catch up. Never know. But this ain't nothing new that you're going through, that y'all young ones is going through. It started first with the Caucasian. Then it seeped into the black communities. Now, the black man is a victim of his environment. You heard that white judge. This is a movie, but it's based off of truth. You heard her, what she said, her analysis. But they're talking about their people. They're talking about the Caucasians. But I just wanted to show you what goes around comes around. There ain't nothing new under the sun. Black light.